Well, hello, everyone. It's Friday, July the 18th, 2025. I am Doug. It's time once again to play some Wordle. And in George 5028 writes in, how about shush for Fearless Friday? Oh, I love it. That's going to be fantastic. And of course, for Fearless Friday, just as a reminder, what we do is we turn on hard mode. And of course, as we just did, we pick an intentionally suboptimal starting word. In this case, there's only 3 different letters being evaluated. Just that little extra tinge of difficulty. So without any further ado, let's see if we can work our way out of the shush conundrum. What do we get? All right. We did get something light up, and we get 2 pieces of information. So we have an S out of position, and we actually have 3 pieces of information here. We know there's only one S in the puzzle, and we know that it has to be in the 2nd, 3rd, or 5th spot. So I think I actually did pretty decently here, if I do say so myself. Now, having said, chaos immediately came to mind, of course, the H. That can't be it. We have a lot of possibilities here. We got a lot of vowels we could take a look at. And I'm trying to think about what the best way to go here is. Maybe the S has to be in the middle. It's kind of a weird... Oh, well, here what we can do. If we put the S in the middle, we can put at least 2 different vowels around it. So, like, for example, laser allows me to move the S around a little more. 1 in 3 chance of finding its final home. 2 of my 4 classic vowels looked at, L and the R. I think that checks all the boxes for a wise play. So we're going to do it. You never know. Is the answer to today's puzzle the word laser? What? I'm like, wait, yeah. And then the A immediately goes gray. So L in position. And look at this. So process of elimination, we know where the S lives, right? The S can't be next to the L. And we've tested everything except the end. So we know that L blank 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 S probably are in the middle, right? Probably in the middle. So I think that we're probably looking at L blank R blank S. We have O and I to work with for vowels. Again, the R has to be in the 3rd or the 4th spot. We know that. Something doesn't really seem to click with the R in the middle. What do I do if I put the... What does it look like if we put the R in the 4th spot? Liars doesn't work because we tested the A. L blank IRS, L blank ORS. Interesting spot, right? Interesting spot. What? I mean, I guess a vowel has to come after the L, right? A vowel has to come after the L. So... L-O-R blank S, L-I-R blank S, or L-O blank R-S, or L-I blank R-S. Those are your only options here. Don't think we have double R, obviously. So let's start with the I. Again, can't be liars, so we tested the A. This is interesting. I don't see anything that fits here. Let's try the O. O blank RS. Is maybe the R has to be in the middle here. R blank S. Lords. Lords is... No, but that's a plural, though. That's the problem. The problem is that's a plural. So that wouldn't fit, right? Now, you technically, I believe, so in hard mode, I could technically test this because I'm playing the L, the R, and the S. So it wouldn't count as an evaluation word. It just wouldn't be the answer. So I think by the letter of the law, that's okay. What am I getting? I'm getting the position of the R. I'm getting whether there's an I or an O involved. I think these are important things to know. Because I don't believe lords would qualify in the word list as a plural. I don't know about possessive. We're getting deep in the weeds on Wordle here, right? As a casual player, it's a little deeper in the weeds that I'm just familiar with right off the top of my head. But I think I have to do this, and I believe it's technically okay. So let's go with it. I know that it's not going to be lords, right? Let's go with it. Okay. So LOR blank S. I mean, I'll take this. A lot of information here, right? 3 shots at this. Okay, so I got to figure out what I'm missing here. What makes me a little worried about is there a word I don't know? Yikes. What am I missing? Can't be Q. I don't think we have a double here. Loros. I don't think that's a word. I don't think LOROS is a word. Ooh, scary. Assuming it's not a word. And nothing else would be a double here. You can rule out QW, Lorts. I don't think so. Loris, LORIS. Lorks, Lorfs, Lorks, Lorbs, Lorns, Lorns. Loris, LOROS. I feel like I've heard that before. And again, it has to be something that would feel like a word that's not a plural. That's where I'm kind of stuck here, right? Not a plural. So we're in territory here of word I don't know or something I may have heard. Loros feels like something I think I've heard, and that would potentially be something that's not a plural. Again, I am really studying this board here, and I'm not seeing anything else at the moment. We have 3 guesses to work with, obviously. So I'm going to go with this. Oh, boy. Oh, all right. Is the answer to today's puzzle the word loris? Not in the word list. Okay, well, we can take that right out. It's not an O. I don't think it's a double R. So back to the drawing board, right? Boy, Lorns would be a plural, right? Am I missing something super obvious here? Loris. Again, that would be another example of if it's a word, it's not a plural. I think that's where I'm at. Like, I know it's cheesy just shotgunning letters here, but I don't know any words. So is the answer to today's puzzle the word Loris? Yes, it is. Okay. That was literally, look, I couldn't give you the dictionary definition of LORIS. But this was literally like, it's a word that didn't seem like it would be a plural. So there we go. Fearless Friday squeaked by on a series of technicalities here, getting deep into the weeds on the rules of Wordle. Ooh, I'm sure there'll be some fun conversation on this, and that's cool. I welcome that. Let's have the talk about how this puzzle. How did you do? Did anyone get stuck here? Did Yeah, this should be a fun comment section. Again, in a good way. I like that. Well, folks, it's been an interesting week. Some very strange, interesting puzzles. We've gotten through them. Tomorrow is Saturday, and we're going to go out to the fancy place. We're going to get a suite, S-U-I-T-E. So hopefully the accommodations will be welcome and warm. I hope you will join me tomorrow, and we'll play some more Wordle.